So in the previous screencasts in this series, I've looked at quadratic trinomials and also a more simpler version, which is literally just doing the highest common factor. The third sort of format that you might come across is called the difference of two squares. And what we mean by this is the difference, as in a subtraction, the difference between two things, that would be a subtraction, and two squares, i.e. you have two terms of both of which are squares. So for example, you may have x squared minus 25. So x squared is something that is squared, it's x squared, and 25 is something that's squared, it's 5 squared, and the subtraction in the middle is the difference between x squared and 25. Well, the key thing is you spot that 25 is a square number, it's 5 times 5. And you're able to therefore appreciate that what we have is x squared minus 5 squared. Now there's a rule that goes for difference to squares, and it's here: a squared minus b squared equals a minus b, a plus b. And the application of that is, in this instance, we're seeing x as being the a and 5 as being the b. And what we do here is we're going to just straight away have two brackets where we have x minus 5, x plus 5. And that's it. That is the process completed. We've said we've got x squared minus 5 squared is x minus 5, x plus 5. X minus 5, x plus 5. So we're just comparing what we have here using this rule. And this rule is expected to be known. It's not given to any formula book. You just expect to know it and apply it. And to be honest with you, applying it is being able to apply it is better than just knowing the rule. This idea that if you have two things with a subtraction in the middle, where you know these two things are effectively can be written as something squared, x squared minus 5 squared, then straight away you write it out in this format. And the name of it is difference to squares. Now before I go, you might wish to tune out and go to a different video at this stage, but just an extra add-on, just to want you to appreciate that actually the method we've been going through up to now is possible if you just appreciate that this x squared minus 25 is just x squared plus no x's minus 25. And when you do the guide number method, what you're saying is what two numbers multiply together to make minus 25 and add together to make 0. Well, what are the factors of 25? There are 1 and 25, and separate that 5 and 5. And since this is minus 25, we need to appreciate one's positive, one's negative. One's positive, one's negative. Now, you realise fairly quickly that the pair that add together to make 0 is going to be the minus 5 and 5, or indeed 5 minus 5, it works both ways. So you're splitting the x term into minus 5x and plus 5x. You still have the x squared at the beginning, you still have the 25 at the end. You factorise the first two terms by finding the common factor. You factorise the last two terms by finding the common factor. And as a result, we have x minus 5 as one common factor and x plus 5 being the second. And we get our same answer as we had the quick way.